Good afternoon. Our class on The Old Man and the Sea continues. Last time we were talking about Hemingway the writer, about his themes, and little bit on the prose style. Of course, we'll have to treat his prose style in further detail later on, but in this class, let me introduce to you the text, The Old Man and the Sea. Now, what about the theme of this small novel? The Old Man and the Sea has almost unanimously been regarded as a triumph in the writing career of Ernest Hemingway. This is a short novel. Some scholars or critics have called it a long short story, and this concerns an old Cuban fisherman whose name is Santiago. Now, when the story opens, we see that after 84 days without a fish, Santiago has ventured far out to sea alone, and he hooks a giant marlin in the Gulf Stream. For 2 days and 2 nights, the old man holds on while he is towed further out to sea. Finally, he brings the fish alongside. He manages to harpoon it and lashes it to his skiff. Almost at once, the sharks begin to attack the dead fish to eat its flesh. He fights the sharks, kills many of them, but is eventually left with his broken tiller as his only weapon. The sharks eat all the flesh of the marlin, leaving only the skeleton. Santiago returns to the shore with the skeleton, and being half dead with fatigue, makes his way to his hut to sleep and dream of better days. Now, there is an abundance of meaning in this story. As always, Hemingway's code hero, who in this novel is Santiago, has a message for the readers. The message is that while a man may grow old and be wholly down on his luck, he can still dare, stick to the rules, persist when he is defeated and thwarted, and thus, by the manner of his losing, win a moral victory. On another level, the story can be read as an allegory, entirely personal to its author, as an account of his own struggle, his determination, and his literary vicissitudes. Like Hemingway, Santiago is a master who sets out his lines with more care and precision than his competitors. But he has not had any luck for a long time. Once he was very strong, he was called the champion, yet his whole reputation is in jeopardy now. And also, he is growing old. Still, he feels that he has strength enough. He knows the devices and techniques of his trade very well. He is also very resolute, and he is still out for a really big success. He did prove his strength before, but he has got to prove it again. And as he does so, and finally, of course, he does so, as we see, after he has caught his prize, the sharks come and take it all away from him, as they will always try to do. But he caught it, he fought it well, he did all he could, and it was a lot. And at the end, though he has failed to bring the marlin back to the shore intact, he feels happy.